back with another NASCAR report. Coming off a good week last week with Right Cape, pull out some winners. I'm here we got a guest. Hey, finally, Right Cape did something. Got a guest here. We got a.
Why do you always delay me after the introduction?
I brought you right up.
All right. It delays me for some reason. All right, let's carry on.
Hey, I said we got a special. Hey, I gave you your props. I said, hey, we're coming on after a winning week from Right Cape last week, and we got and you actually went out. You actually did something and got a guest here. We got at regular old Matt. He's not old, but hey, it's okay. If it works for him, it works for him. But hey. So we're gonna be here to talk about. Oh, God, I hate this thing. The Iowa Corn 350 powered by ethanol. It's Iowa Speedway. Before we get into the race, Rye, I'm gonna give you your flowers. I'm gonna let you take them. So, how'd you do last week at Sonoma?
Oh no, I want a fun fact about the ethanol. Everybody watching, did you know that Dan's a vegan? No, I'm just kidding. All right.
What
carry
there?
on. All right, we'll carry on. Yes, we had the winner last week with Kyle Larson. We also had Chris Buescher, top 3. So we had a good week. I also had a matchup that won. I can't remember what it was, but it was a plus 120, plus 130.
But hey,
we had 3 bets. We had 4 bets. We won 3 of them, all plus money. The medium was plus 300. So we had a good Sonoma race. We don't have to see road courses for a while either, so that's a good thing.
So hey, they got a winner. Everybody got a winner last week. Actually, before we go on, hey, Matt, it's first time I think it's the first time I met you on here.
Yeah.
So, could I just ask you how long have you been betting NASCAR or betting racing?
Yeah, just been betting racing for a little over a year. Been betting for about 3 or so. Got big race guy back in like the early 2000s before Jimmy Johnson started winning everything. Kind of fell out of it then. Got back into it last year with Kyle Busch in Atlanta and hit a couple bets on that, and it's just been kind of going since then.
All right. Do you have a strategy, or do you look at certain drivers? Do you look at certain teams? Do you look at racetracks? I know Right Cape is like a big racetrack guy, somewhat. I know he doesn't like to bet certain things
I'm a big consistency guy. So if you showed it once, you're going to show it again. I think that's one of the great things about the sport is, you can not like the NFL or some of the other sports. You're going to rule out probably half that field before you even start looking at lines. And then you're going to look at, past performance is going to probably give you a pretty good indication of what you're looking at going into the weekend, except for here, because it's the first time we've run here.
Okay.
What have you done for me lately? That's what I always say.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, that's a story for another day between you and me, right? Yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that off the air, right? No, I'm just joking, right? All right, so right, hey, it's one thing we always do. We don't have Joey Trons, but hey, I got you. I always have the track facts with Right Cape. Right, what can you tell us about I know it's a new truck. So, what can you tell me about this track?
Well, even though it's a new track, it's still the same old track. This is the Iowa Speedway. We're the Iowa Corn 350 in Newton, Iowa. We're going to be doing a flat short track, oval, 0.875 miles, 12 to 14 degree banking. This is race number 17 of 36. This is a 306-mile race. We're going to be doing 350 laps. As Matt said earlier, this is the first time Cups are running here. But Xfinity and Truck Series has ran here from 2009 to 2019. And also Xfinity has ran here twice every year since 2011 to 2019. There are a lot of active drivers here that won. Guys like Brad Keselowski, he won here 3 times. These are all in the Xfinity Series of truck. Keselowski, 2009, 13, 14. Stenhouse won here 3 times, 2011, twice in 2012. Christopher Bell won here twice, 2018, 19. Kyle Busch has a win here. Ryan Blaney, Chris Buescher, Eric Jones, Ryan Preece, William Byron, Chase Briscoe. So those are the types of guys I'm looking at. A lot of these drivers have never driven here before. So I'm trying to avoid those guys and look towards the people who have driven here. We saw practice a little earlier today. Kind of felt like I wanted to go off and practice. Then after watch practice, I don't know how much I want to go off practice.
Right.
But I don't want to the mottos and all that either. So I'm just going with what I know.
So I have a question because I didn't look. Where's actually Newton? I know Iowa a little bit, but where's Newton, Iowa? I don't. What's it close to?
I don't know. I don't know Iowa at all.
In the middle.
I've never been.
In the middle. Yeah, it's in the middle.
Sounds good. I've never been to Iowa. I never thought about going to Iowa.
All right.
I have no clue.
I'll look it up. But I'm just curious.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know they have the St. Louis track that's actually in Illinois. I'm just trying to figure out what this is.
That's how most of the tracks are. They're cold when they're not in.
Thought I'd ask. All right. So I'm gonna go back to you guys. I'm gonna turn to you guys for a little bit. You guys can talk about your drivers to watch, and I'm gonna find out what the fuck Newton Iowa is. So all right, drivers to watch. You guys just talk about I know right, Cape, you don't really actually have like bats that you actually like right now because you haven't seen qualifying. But you guys can just tell me, what are you looking for? What drivers are you looking that could do something?
Yeah. So I guess we'll start with the favorite, Christopher Bell. I really guess you have to go off this by the history. He debuted here in the trucks in 2015. He has 2 top 5 finishes, 3 top 10s, and 3 truck series races. He finished either second or first in 4 straight Xfinity Series starts here. He also had back-to-back wins, and he probably should have had a 3rd straight win, except 2019, where he led 234 laps at 250. Chase Briscoe got in front of him at that point. But he's led 668 laps in 5 Xfinity Series starts. He's been the fastest in the field each week. He also did the tire test here. I think no matter what, Bell should definitely be in your card in some way. I don't know how much you can wait on him. He doesn't have the great price. There's not much you can bet on him with other than outright, but I think you gotta. I kind of feel like you have to take it right now.
Yeah,
what are you thinking about Bell?
I'm honestly looking at Denny Hamlin going into the weekend with everything that we saw in practice with guys, with 6 guys losing that tire due to tire wear just within 20 laps. I think that experience piece is going to be huge this weekend. And, like we saw in Bristol with Denny with that tire wear, I really think that he's going to be competitive this week. If you're treating this as a short track, he's led 1,749 laps on short tracks since in his career. His average finish is 7.2. He's got 4 wins in 18 races. The speed today, he was top 5 across 15 laps. I really think like a top 3, top 5 is going to be in the cards for Denny this weekend.
Yeah, so I like the experience factor with the short tracks. I don't know how I feel about him not racing here before. Denny Hamlin's the kind of driver who gets flustered real quickly. I don't know. All my models love him, but I don't know if I could bet him. Martin Truex Jr. is the same way. I feel like the models love him, and he just
JGR. JGR having 2 cars that lost tires today with Gibbs and Bell. I think leaning into Hamlin and Truex might be the play if you want to get in on any sort of JGR on your card this week.
Yeah, see, but you can't even bet like Toyota's plus 120. There's like no value in you. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I think I'd take Truex over Hamlin, but I don't think I like either of them. if I'm going to do a Toyota, I think it's going to be Christopher Bell or Tyler Reddick.
Reddick looked good in practice today. He's done really well on these short tracks. He's done very well just on what we can kind of compare him to, and he looked really good in practice today. I think Reddick is definitely somebody to keep an eye on, especially after qualifying.
Yeah, my problem with Reddick is he's not a closer. Yeah, he could lead a lot of laps, and all of a sudden he's finishes 29th, 35th, shit like that. He's hard to back sometimes. So another guy I like is Brad Keselowski. He actually won the first ever NASCAR Xfinity Series race here in 2009. He also won the Xfinity Series wins in 2013 and 14. Every week he's probably pretty much a threat to win. He's finished no worse than third in 7 starts here. His 2 worst finishes were 4th and 8th. He also did the tire test, and he has some history with this track. He was actually the person who came and talked to the governor when they announced that the race was going to be at Iowa. So I think Iowa has a reason for Brad Keselowski to win this race. I'm not giving out any conspiracy theories, but I probably want to have something on him just in case, right?
I'm very happy that I'm already on his top 5 at 220.
See, I've actually looked to see where this racetrack is as I look. But yeah, it's just outside Des Moines. It's like halfway between Iowa City and Des Moines. Why?
Is it in the middle?
Pretty much in the middle, yeah.
Nailed it.
But why? Why would you build a racetrack there?
Party destination.
Yeah, but you take it out cornfields. I'm just saying. They live on corn. Iowa lives on corn.
I don't know. I like corn. I'm a corn fan. I like corn many ways. Corn is good. Doesn't Luke Bryan do a song that's like corn makes whiskey? Whiskey makes the women a little bit frisky?
That sounds right.
Something like that. Yeah.
Hey, listen,
if that's not it, it's close.
If that's not it, you're writing it. We're going to make $1 million.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If there isn't a country song about that, there should be. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? I'm going to give up sports betting and be a fucking country singer now.
American dream.
You do have the look. You do have look. Hey.
Yeah, you're damn right. I love those are my people.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I got more people.
I'll turn it back over to you. But my thing is the guy living in Philadelphia that's this claiming to be the country guy. Hey, sorry. I'll turn it over back to you. You can talk about more racers.
Dude, you drive like 30 minutes outside of the city and you got fucking hicks all over the place. You better believe it, dude.
I believe
it changes outside of the city limits, my friend.
I believe it. Yeah. No, I do believe it. Oh, trust me. Yeah. Oh, God.
All right. What else are we going at? Who else do you like, Matt?
Why not? Let's go back to the well. Give me Kyle Larson this weekend. He did the tire test. He's going to have a couple extra 100 laps on these guys. Knows the track. When you're looking back at short tracks again, he's got the best finishing position over the last 3 years at 7.1 on short tracks. Speed-wise, he was getting better over the long haul in practice today. Yeah, he might not win outright, but I definitely think a top 5, top 3 is in play for Larson this week. Knowing that Hendrick hasn't really run super great at some of these tracks like this in the past, like Gateway a few weeks ago, I think Larson is definitely in play here.
Yeah, if there's a guy in Hendrick I'm looking at, it's Larson. I guess my thing is he won last week. I don't know. I kind of feel like he wants to go for stage points and racing for points, build up those playoff points. I don't know. But, yeah, he could win anywhere. Last week we had value on him. I don't think we do this week because everybody knows that Larson's here.
I took him already 7-1 to win this thing.
Yeah, I guess that's a good price.
Tuesday morning still.
Yeah, it's a good price. I'll never tell anybody to not bet Larson, but I don't think he'll be in my card this week. Just because of the price. Go on, Dan. I got more.
Huh?
I got a long shot I like.
Oh, go on, man.
So earlier I was talking about all the people who won races here. And there was one that I spoke of, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. So he's raced in the Xfinity Series here 3 times. He's won all 3 times. He's tied for the most Xfinity Series wins here with Brad Keselowski. So he knows the track. He needs to win. I understand he hasn't done anything this season except punch KFB in the face. But I think this is something might happen here. I think he's going to do well. He's plus 900 before we went off the board. He was plus 900 for fucking top 10. I think he could top 10 here. I think he might be able to top 5 here.
I got one more. I'm going back to the Hendrick well. This might be a little out of left field, but I feel like Alex Bowman's going to run really, really well this weekend. Look at it. You get short track. This 0.87 mile track is kind of right between that mile. That short track on mile intermediate. I'm kind of looking at it maybe like Dover, where Alex Bowman's really, really run well in the past. His speed today too. He was top 5 throughout. He ran 20. He got over that 20 lap threshold, which was getting a lot of other drivers. I think Alex Bowman is definitely somebody to look at post qualifying this week.
Yeah, I don't know. I bet on Alex Bowman a lot. He wins me a lot of tickets. He sometimes sucks. I don't know. I feel like if I want to take someone, I feel like I want to have or feel like they have a chance to win. I don't know if Alex Bowman can win this. Though he is the kind of driver who just wins for no reason. Random races. Another guy who does that is Joey Logano.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm looking at. He's a king of inaugural races. He won Bristol Dirt. He won Gateway the first time. So I feel like I have to have something on him. I'm probably just going to take him outright if he's either going to win or he's going to come in 20-something or something. I don't know. He's either going to be really good or really bad. So I'd take him outright. I kind of feel like you have to take that now because he usually qualifies. He's been on a pole a lot this year.
Yeah, so I guess right now I'm looking at I'm just going to take Logano and Bowman, just fucking long shots in this bit. See what
right,
just roll it nice. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a good strategy. Yeah, nobody knows what's going to happen because we've never been here before. Exactly. Anybody tells you differently is full of shit. I don't know. You tell me who you like. Dan, you tell me you like some fucking guy in the Indy. I'll be like, all right, I guess he could win. I don't know. Hey, F1 guy? Max Verstappen?
No. F1's easy for stopping. I mean,
no, I'm saying we throw him on Iowa. What could he do?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, wait. With his car? Hey, he probably would. It'd be easy.
No, not with his car. With our car.
Put him in the 19. Let's go. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
That'd be great. That's what. Hey, here's the thing. That's why I bring you guys on. You tell me what to do. That's hey. Wait. The last time I actually watched NASCAR, that's when like Jeff Gordon was fucking controlling everything. That's how
like early 2000s.
Yeah, that's how far ago that I actually paid attention. Right, yeah, I know. That's what I said. That's why I bring you guys on the show.
There you go.
Exactly. All right, so there must be a reason, whether it's you or him. Somebody's probably doing very well in fantasy. Because
actually, I think he's beating me in all of them.
I am
right.
Yeah. Right. So, hey.
So we do the lap traffic fantasy, the same one I do with Joey Tron.
Okay. Yep.
He's in that one too.
Yep.
I'm actually for segment 2. I'm in 11th place here for this week, so I'm kind of getting good there. The one with Johnny on the track, I was in first place for a couple weeks,
Yeah.
and I'm steady 5-6. I don't know what I'm going to do in that one.
I think I'm sitting 9th this week. I'm not sure. It's like 9th.
Yeah, we're both in playoff contention.
Yeah.
If you give me a second, I'll tell you what I took for
Hey, Matt, I'm just saying, he only brings up the fantasy thing when he's doing well.
He's doing great.
We're
like right there together.
Or when the guest is doing well, he always brings it up. But if not, then I never see it.
This is my first year. This is honestly my first year doing it. I'm going to go with first year luck.
Yeah. Hey,
there's nothing wrong with that.
My dad always said,
tell you what
I'd rather be lucky than good.
Exactly.
Hold on a minute. I'm gonna pull up my plays because I forget what the fuck I picked.
I have not put anything in yet.
All right. Well, you got to do that, or you're gonna be out. All right. Well, I forget what the fuck I picked.
Chase Briscoe. Let's go. Chase Briscoe this weekend.
Yeah, I might Briscoe. I'm definitely for the one and dones. I'm definitely taking somebody who's won this in another series, but nobody who I want to use later. I'm kind of pissed off I used Kyle Busch when he slopped me over because I would have used him this week. All right, go ahead.
I love me some Chase Briscoe this week. Just based on practice alone, he had top 10 speed throughout, managed to get over that 20-lap threshold that I keep harping on where people started losing tires. He was getting there. And then obviously with his team, imploding, he needs to find a home for next year. And based on past performance, he's still capable of what he did 3-4 years ago in Xfinity.
Yeah, this is where
I like him this week in fantasy, and I really like him this week, top 10 minimum.
Yeah. I don't know. I think too many people like him.
Oh, the contrarian again. All right.
Yeah, I'm not fading him, but I don't think I'll have anything on him.
Listen, I know you guys don't have I know it's a new track. You guys don't have this is what you should bet on. But again, I'll just call it best bets. But what are you guys looking for? Where would you sprinkle money if you're going to sprinkle money?
As I said earlier, I feel like we got to go for guys who have raced on this track before. I'm looking for veterans, guys with momentum who've been doing well. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you. There's a list. Recent performers, the best drivers over the last 2 seasons at flat short tracks have been Larson, Truex, Hamlin, Logano, Blaney, Briscoe, Buescher, Elliott, Bubba Wallace, William Byron. I think you have to look at guys like that. Over the last 3 races, Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell, Brad Keselowski, Chase Elliott, Ross Chastain. I think the only guys we didn't talk about who've been on all those lists is Chase Elliott. So I think you got to look at guys like that.
I'm right there. I'm right there with you. Honestly, the bets that I already have in Hamlin top 3, Hamlin top 5, Keselowski top 5, and Larson outright. That's really where I'm living this week, primarily because it's the veterans who are going to know when something goes bad how to handle it, especially with what we saw in practice today.
Yeah, I think if you like Hamlin, Larson, guys like that, William Byron, Chase Elliott, Tyler Reddick, I think you have to get the number early. Get it before qualifying. I think qualifying's 5 o'clock tomorrow? Something like that.
Earlier than that. No, Xfinity race is 3.
Oh, so maybe
I think we have noon qualifying tomorrow.
All right. So if you liked any of those guys, get them in early. The Ricky Stenhouses, I kind of feel like you could wait on Keselowski. Maybe not. I don't know.
Would you bet him to win or
who?
Well, Matt? No, all of them. What we just said, but or would you be like Matt and just say take top 5, top 10?
I don't know. I'll probably have 5 outrights.
Oh,
The 3 guys I mentioned, I'll have Joey Logano, and then probably just a random person. Really, maybe whoever is the pole, I'll probably bet on. Because I don't think there's going to be a lot of passing here. So whoever wins the pole, and the 4 guys I talked about. So Joey Logano, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Brad Keselowski, Christopher Bell. That's probably my card. If you want to find some other shit, I have a bunch of matchups on. I have them posted in my premiums. My head has going premiums.
So all right. So Matt, thanks for coming on, mate. So it's always it's good. Always get different perspective outside of the bearded one. So, if people actually want to look for you and say, I like what this guy is saying, where can they find you and what do you got going?
Yeah, I'm just on Twitter, honestly, at regular old Matt, and then you can always find me in Prospector Sam's Gold Mine.
Pull his shit up.
Yep, that's really it. Just hanging out.
Pull up his name so we can see who he is.
Oh, well, just give me a second. See, here's my thing.
Perfect.
Yeah, Gold Mine, come in. We love new friends.
Regular old Matt. I just look at him. Doesn't look regular. He doesn't fucking look old. He might be Matt. Fuck, I'm old.
You are old.
Hey, right, mate. Oh God, you. Hey, I'm only here because of you. And thank you very much. But hey, where can people find you? I know you got a lot of stuff going on.
I do got a lot of stuff going on.
So,
the number one thing I have going on is the leaderboards. Because fucking Rock Cave is fucking, we're right up there. We're crushing baseball, WNBA. It's a lot of plus money plays. Come check me out. The weekend's coming up. Buy a 3-day pass. I'll have you set up. We'll be making units.
And
you can find me at Rock Cave. You can find me at Rock Cave on all social media. All my free plays, everything that I talk about here will be on pickadvisor.com. It's free plays. And you can also find all my plays in the Insiders Room Discord. So make sure you check that out. If you're not, I don't know, you're not making as much money as everybody who's checking it out, because I catch a lot of plus money plays. We do really, really well. We make units.
And that's all. That's what it's about. Making cash.
That's what it's about. I don't care if you bet. I don't care if you bet $1 or $100,000. We're making you more money.
There you go. Again, Matt, thanks a lot for coming on.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
Hey, I would say this place is always open. You just have to talk to that guy. He just says, "Hey, this guy's coming on. This guy's coming on. You can come on whenever you want."
Beautiful.
So
whenever you guys are willing to have me, I'll be back.
There you go. We broke his cherry.
Again, it's up to him. Or actually, I should probably just send you my email. You calling me and fuck him.
Here we go. All right, we're not on fucking love connection here. Let's go.
All right. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks a lot, mate. Everybody, we'll do it again next week.
Yep. Make sure you check out pickadvisor.com, insidersroom.com, Right Cape, regular old Matt, the Professor Dan Kaiser. Should I do it? Should I do it, Dan?
Wait. Wait. I removed this show to Friday for officially.
Yeah. We'll be on Fridays unless I got shit to do on Fridays. Fridays are better. Okay. Fridays are better than Thursdays.
No problem. No worries. That's why you're in charge. All right. Go ahead. Right, Cape. Cash it out as you always do.
All right. Yeah, baby. We're in Iowa. So happy race day. Let's cash some tickets.